What's up, you guys? How are you all doing? What's going on? Welcome back to ADSR's channel. I am Alina Smith. In case you guys don't know, I'm part of the production team Liar. We work with a lot of amazing pop artists, and these streams so far have been really heavily focused on different types of pop music, like K-pop, Latin pop, sync pop, like film, TV pop. So it's great to be back. I missed last week. I had to go to the doctor at the same time as my stream usually happens. But I'm glad to be back. Please let me know how you guys are doing, where you're tuning in from, how your day has been, what time it is. Just let me know all the things. I'm currently in LA. It is very hot, as it is in California in the summer. It's not my favorite thing. I get really, I don't know, just like sapped by the heat. But today's a good day. I got a lot of energy today, so I'm super, super excited to jump into producing, showing you guys different techniques, and just having a lot of fun. But before we get into it, I just kind of wanted to tell you guys about something else that I'm doing that I think a lot of you might find really helpful. So my partner and I, we are organizing an online music expo, which is called Modern Music Expo. And basically what it is, it's a series of panels and workshops by some of the top professionals in the music industry right now. We've got top A&Rs, publishers, songwriters that have written for artists like Phineas, Katy Perry, Selena Gomez. Really, really amazing group of people, and it's free. I basically have asked my friends to kind of come together and do this expo really just to kind of help people out that are starting out or, just mostly getting into this right now. So I strongly encourage you guys to sign up because it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of learning on different topics. Like we have a panel on writing just for film and television. We have a panel writing just for international, which has writers, one of whom has had 90 number one hits. He's extremely successful in that market. So I'm super, super excited to show this to you guys. I'll show you, let me switch to this real quick. Hopefully you can see this. So yeah, this is the sign up page. It's just liarofficial.com/expo. And yeah, these are some of the panelists that we have, and some of them are discussion panels. Like we just get together and we chat and just discuss different issues in the industry, like different things. And then others are production workshops where I have producers like Justin Gamella, who just produced Build a Bitch for Bella Porch. He's showing off a couple of different songs that he's produced and different techniques he's used and like super crazy helpful stuff. I learned a lot just from interviewing him and other people here. So yeah, this is a really awesome group of people. So I totally encourage you guys to sign up. You just put in your email right here and boom, you're there. But that was my little spiel. Let me see what you guys are saying. Drunk Bishop says, yes, I'm so with that. Where can I sign up? Well, I just showed it. I think this came in like before. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's just jump into producing now. So today I'm going to be doing a song that I saw a brief for. For those of you guys that don't know what a brief is, different companies, like publishing companies, labels, they will send us information of what they are looking for. It will be like, sometimes you know who the artist is, sometimes you don't know. And they will give you a list of references of, we want a song like this. They don't want you to copy it. They want you to just create something that's in a similar vein. So today I have a brief for a Japanese female rapper whom I've worked with like 3 years ago. She's really, really awesome. She's looking for tracks she can write to, she can rap to. The reference is Boss Bitch by Doja Cat, which is a really awesome, fun song. I also know that reference is very heavily requested in sync. I've seen it all the time, like, hey, for this scene in this TV show where we have these girls partying, or this girl is just like bought her BMW and she's having like a hot moment, whatever. We need like this empowering, like badass kind of song. And it's a lot of the times references like that Doja Cat song. So I think what we can do today is just go for, the reference for that rapper. Like I will obviously, like once I finish it, I will submit it to her. But I also would say that in a lot of the times when I write for a specific brief, I think I've only gotten like 3 songs in my life that I've written. Like I wrote it for this and they wanted it. Most of the time what happens is they don't want it, but it gets recorded somewhere else, gets used somewhere else. So it's good to think kind of broadly and not pigeonhole yourself in like too narrowly into something. Like, I'm not gonna do a song like exactly like Boss Bitch, you know what I mean? I just want like an empowering, badass song that can be used for, you know, this artist, for maybe K-pop, maybe for sync. Yeah, that's at least like my thinking about it. So let me see what you guys are saying. Ginny Finkill says hi, Alina from the UK. Hi. Ajay Kumar Tapa says watching live from India. Awesome. Can't see video of me anymore. You know what? I'm going to fix that. I'm so sorry. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes. Boom. There's me. Little mistakes. It happens. Okay. Awesome. I fixed that. Well, let's just go ahead and jump straight into this. So the first thing that I noticed about that reference is just that it's a 4 on the floor, like a really nice dance kick. So I think I'm going to just start with that. Maybe like 120 BPM. And I have like my folder of my favorite kicks in here. A lot of them are hip hop type kicks, but there's a few like EDM ones in here. So let me see what we got. That one's good. Really good. I literally really like that, actually. Really like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Don't need delay comp. Let's see. Okay, why are we... Okay, here we go. Dun. Nope. Okay. Oh, I have the master on? Yeah? No? Oh, it's these. Latency. Don't we love latency? Okay, there we go. Now it's actually playing at the same time as I hit the key. So I'll just pop in a really simple 4 on the floor right now. 3. Okay, good enough. Another thing that I noticed about this song, which I really want to create like my own version of this. So it has this metallic percussion. I don't know if it's like a triangle. Maybe it's got a little bit of cowbells in it. It's just like the t-t-t-t-t-t-t, and it sounds very, very metallic. I think it's like a combination of different things. It's just like a percussion loop. My clothes are falling off. Not that kind of stream, you guys. But I think I want to find a loop like that or create a loop like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and use ADSR sample manager, look through what we have, and see what's up. Okay, so what am I looking for? You know, I'll type in triangle. Let's kind of, maybe the first place to look. See, I don't have a lot. Not right now, not at the moment. That's like literally what I want, actually. This one and this one are great, I think, because they kind of hit different frequencies. And maybe I can layer them and then layer them with some like individual hits to emphasize certain hits. But that like literally is exactly what I want, actually. Which is so rare because sometimes I look for samples for like 10,000 years. So let's just see, like, what if I do something like this? You know, and then I also can do some panning on it. Let's see. Don't you guys love this when this happens? Even though it looks like it's on beat, it's just like a little bit ahead. So because of that, it doesn't play. I just love when that happens. You literally hear me complain about this in every single thing that I do. Stream, video. Simple Sam says, hi, just tuning in. Hi, Sam. It's good to have you here. Okay, so let's see. Yo. Ooh, I love that. I love the second layer. And I want this to be a little bit like sharper. I think there was this one hit that I want to drag out and maybe just put on certain beats, and then I can use like a transient shaper as well, I think. But let me mute this just for right now for a second. I do love like the like the emphasis is really good on this. Like immediately I was really happy with it. What if I just emphasize the first beat? Like, will this be cool? Yeah, do you guys hear that? It's really subtle, but like it made it harder, which I really, really liked. So, and this has different emphasis on different beats. Also, this is off, which, yeah, I mean, you don't need everything exactly on beat because that's like what creates the groove is the slight variations. But I am curious about how this being a little bit behind the beat, like a little pocketed, how that's gonna go. I am a little bit curious. You know what? One thing I also can do is just put panning on this one. So one is a little bit more in the middle and one is just like floating around. Maybe not 2 bars, maybe 1 bar, a loop. Simple Sam's asking us at the beginning, is this going to be inspired by another song or a cover? So we're doing a assignment basically for an artist in Japan who's looking for a track like Boss Bitch by Doja Cat. So I'm just kind of just getting into this to see if I can do something similar, but obviously like we have to do our own thing to it. There's some other songs I have in mind too that I think could be great inspirations, and generally the chords I think are gonna is what's gonna separate it from Boss Bitch, because right now it sounds just like it, TBH, but it's only 4 stems at the moment, so let's be patient. You know what? Funny enough, I really like the messiness of it, which is not something I say a lot, but I like that it's kind of like sounds imperfect. It adds vibes, which I think vibes are super important. You know what I want to do is I want to group these and just be like triangle, and then I'll just put some transient. Whoa, okay, can I type transient designer on it, because I do want them to be, I mean, they're pretty sharp, like attacky, but I kind of want even more attack and maybe a little less sustain. Yeah. Like I can already hear like a little bit of like a vibe to this. I already hear, what did I say? Like a lyric like cocky, bossy, bitchy mood, and like, almost like any mini mining mo, like very kind of chanty, like nursery rhymey in a way. And it's for this artist. I'm not going to do any top line because she's looking for just tracks so she can top line, which is actually unusual. I don't usually do tracks that I don't write to, but if she doesn't take it, then me and my team will definitely write to it and probably use these kind of top line inspirations. So, okay. I think now I definitely need like a really interesting bass that moves a lot. But a lot of the times, I'm one of those people, because I come from being a piano player, I kind of want to play it on the piano. Not even just the bass line, but maybe this like chords. And you guys know, because of like my age, I'm 33, almost 34. I am deeply, deeply inspired by the early 2000s because that's when I was a teenager. So all of that stuff is like in my mind as my most favorite music. So a lot of the times, like my little like move is to like incorporate some elements of the 2000s, maybe like chords that are very reminiscent or a certain sound or whatever it might be. So I'm gonna kind of play around this. I have no idea, so you might just hear a lot of like really bad chords right now, and I apologize in advance. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like so I can, okay, just to explain myself, I'm hearing more of a, okay, it's gonna be B minor. So I'm hearing more like hanging on the B for the verse, dun, 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 like something like that. It sounds very Latin right now, played on piano, but it would be a different sound. But then I hear for the chorus and the pre, maybe the like actual chord progression coming in, I think. We'll find out. It's always really hard for me to find chords because without like having a melody and a lyric. because I'm like, I don't know what's gonna be. So a lot of the times, one of the things I do is like I end up changing chords after I've like produced a whole track. I'll get in a session and be like, well, I actually hate these chords. I'm not inspired. So a lot of times I kind of just try to hum and like see if there's anything even coming to mind initially, because if I'm like blank, the chords are probably wrong. Ed Oyama says, oh man, that beat. Ooh, I'm glad you like it. Right now, it's so simple. There's like nothing in it. So, but okay, back to the chords. Okay, I might even listen without the beat. Like, sometimes it's distracting for me, funny enough. Dun, 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 It sounds like soft, right? It doesn't sound like bitchy. Like, and I'm not sure that's right. But I do like this key a lot. Yeah. Like, I'm just trying to find like these kind of, I know this is hard because I know a lot of you guys are producers and it's not songwriters, so you're probably like, what is she doing? I'm trying to find like singing and lyric inspirations where I'll be like, oh, okay, this goes with these chords, and then I can go back to like track making. Like, I think, yeah, maybe starting on the 6 minor is good, which is the B minor in here. I like that. Okay, that's extremely simple, but I do like, so I'm doing like B minor, F sharp major, and then F sharp major over a B flat minor in the bass. I'm gonna just play these. I'm not gonna keep this piano, just so I don't forget the chords. And then I'm gonna work on the bass line around that. I don't like. No. I want to syncopate it more, I think. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people do this. I kind of don't notice a lot of people just like looking for chords on piano. Maybe it's like a piano player thing. A lot of people I know just like try to find a sound that inspires them, which sometimes I've done that, and that could be a really great move. I think this is like my method, just because like on the piano I can hear the chords the most clearly and be like yes or no. Ed says, these chords are dope. Thank you. Yeah, I hear stuff over them, so I'm like, okay, I think that will work. Todd Tyler asks, Alina, do you compose with an 88 key weighted controller or smaller synth? I don't know if you can see this. This is like the teeniest, tiniest little keyboard. Do I have an 88 key weighted piano? Yes, it's right there. Do I want to go over there? No, I don't. I literally only use that for literal piano parts. Like when I have to like literally play like a ballad piano part, that's where I go there and I just like play the keyboard. But for literally everything else, because it's just so much more convenient, I use this little thing. I think it's like $30. And I don't have like Ableton Push or anything like that. I literally just use this for everything. And I don't know, like I don't feel a lack. It works for me, but I think it just depends on what inspires you, you know? I'm like a very digital producer. I don't need a lot of stuff. And some people need synths and like things to inspire them and, you know, go off. Like that's what you need. So get it. Mask. This is like an 808 preset that I like a lot. So we'll see if it's right for this. Ed says, great insight about the piano. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, okay, I think I remember these. These were like for safekeeping for me to like not forget them. But let's go with like an 808. I do hear a round bass. I don't know though. I might change it to like kind of like a synth pluck or something. No promises. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually, where was it? Okay, B. Okay, let me just check. See, this is why. I already forgot. Okay, got it. And there's, I'm playing it high right now too. That's another trick. A lot of the times if I play the bass like down where it needs to be, I can't tell what note I'm playing. So sometimes I'll mess up and not even know until later. I'm like, wait, why is there crazy dissonance? And I realize it's like a half step off. So I should always play it like really high. Dun, 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 dun. And I don't really know what like the pattern is gonna be. So let's just have fun and figure it out, okay? Dun, dun, dun. I already hate that. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Let's not judge it yet. I'm so like judgy immediately. No. I didn't hate that actually, but it was hard to tell because it is so high. Let's see if it's like sounding good down here. Oh, ooh, I need a side chaining for that really big kick. And also this 808 might not be like the move. I might need like an actual synth bass for this. Let's all see. Yeah, let's go octave up. I like it. Dun, dun, dun. Like, yeah, I can hear top lines, so that's a good sign. I don't like the sound. I like the pattern it's playing. I wonder if it needs to be a little bit busier, maybe. Let's see. Sometimes I'll just go in and start adding notes and just see. Yeah, we're on the 16th note. Great. Bum, ba-dum-dum. Let's just kind of play it. Ooh, yeah, and this could be kind of like almost like a grace note, like a little lower. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Maybe bum. Ooh, I actually really like that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's kind of fun. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm liking it. And then we can add some pitch variation maybe too, like a little glide action. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, dun 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 dun. I like that I added that G sharp. I didn't plan on that, but I like how that came out. G. Yeah, oh no, F sharp. Dun, dun. Sorry guys, this is boring, but necessary. Here, I think it's like this. And then maybe a little longer on this. Okay, I really like this pattern on the bass. The sound, I'm gonna save it. I kind of know how to get it back, but I want to find. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. This is like funky. So this plugin, I've had this since like 2016 and I haven't updated the library, so a lot of it sounds like 2016. Which, isn't like always ideal. I don't want to make something dated, but yeah, see, it's like all tropical house. It's literally 2016, but there is like really good basses in here. It's a little bit of like, you kind of sift through this pile of mud to find a gem kind of vibe. So we'll try this and we won't try for too long. If it like sounds bad, we'll just not do it. But I want to try it. Ed Oyama says, yeah, that's a dope melody top line. Would it be possible to see triangle MIDI for a moment? Sorry, I missed that part. It's Ed, it's not MIDI. I literally just found some samples that I really liked. What I did though is, so they're really messy. Like if you zoom in, see how they're like all kind of off grid. This one is a little bit like almost like ahead of the grid, and this is like behind the grid, and this one pans left to right, so it's like more stereo, and this one's more in the middle, and this one just strengthens the first hit. That's literally all it is. So yeah, just like the simplest thing in the world. So okay, I'm scared. This is gonna sound like somebody's gonna sound so bad, and I apologize. Oh, I forget this. You have to go an octave up for this plugin. I'm also gonna just because some of these are gonna be just a little soft. I produce so loud, you guys. I have to gain stage when I go to mixing because everything I have is like insanely loud. Always pushes the master. Everybody says that's wrong, but like I have to have it loud, otherwise I'm not inspired. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, that's sucks. Oh, this plug I used so much in like 2017. Memories. It's not it, but like maybe something more like this. There's something good about it, but I mean, yeah, I gotta like turn it down, but. And oh, this is cool. I don't know though. Yeah, without the verb, it sounds less, like, because I don't want this to be also like EDM. I want it to be pop. So I think it's really easy to go to that territory with sounds like this. I think it needs to be a bit rounder, but I did really feel like an attraction to this for some reason. You know, I'm gonna save this because this could maybe be like bam, bam, bam. Like I could turn this more into like a synth as opposed to a bass. I like the sound a lot. Let me look at these 808s because now that I've heard like a few of those synth basses, I'm not convinced that that's the path. I find like creating like a dope synth sound bass sounds so difficult. Like finding the right one. Ooh, I mean, another thing we can do perhaps is just use like sampler here in Ableton and just drag in like just samples of bass that are in key of C and just see what comes out. Let me just quickly scroll through these real quick. I'm kind of feeling like maybe nay, but oh yeah, I gotta probably go down an octave. That's the issue too. Yeah, see, it's round, which I like, but no. I think if anything, I can have that low, like sustained and tucked under an 808, but yeah, okay, let's try a sampler route now. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like this might be the move. If I type in bass C, like what will I get? This is really good. Sometimes I just hear sound and I'm like, oh, I hear like a whole song direction based on this. And then I get distracted, so let's not do that. Like, is something like that kind of crazy? Is it crazy or is it cool? A lot of times these, like, you have to work a little bit harder at it because, like, it's, you know, it's not an instrument. Like, things, they don't transition well between notes and stuff like that. So, we'll see. Oh, yeah, and then everything has to go up. God, that sounds... not it. That's not it. It's definitely not it. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I could just like have turned it up over here. Boom. Let's see. But yeah, let's just, before I get like very discouraged and hate every single sound, let's just quickly go through them. Is that... no. I'm gonna do something rounder. I don't know. How do you guys find your sounds? Like I know it's so different for every song too. Yeah. Let me know in the comments how you guys go about this. Because sometimes, I swear to God, it takes me so long to like find like wait. Totally off topic, but like I think something like this could be cool, like a cool departure. So I'm just saving that like for safekeeping. I jump around a lot, I apologize. But yeah, tell me if you guys have like a method for finding sounds, because what if it's like a womp? I don't. I just look around and try stuff. Sometimes I make my own presets. Like I've made presets for plugins before, but to be honest, like it's not my favorite. I don't like think of myself as a sound designer. I can do it, but it's like not as inspiring to me as like just moving and finding things that are already there and just like tweaking them. But like no disrespect to sound designers. Like if that's your thing, like kudos. Like, we need you. I need you really, really bad so that I can just pick your sound and use it. That's awful. I hate that so much. Trial and error. Josiah? Or do you pronounce the S? How do you say your name? I'm so sorry if I said it wrong. Trial and error, whatever fits the track best. Yeah, I mean, I'm such a trial and error person. I just, sometimes methods, there's no method. It's just like looking for... That's honestly... It needs something more. Another thing I struggle with bass is doing it in headphones, but I can't turn my speakers, otherwise you guys will get mad feedback, so can't do it. Funny enough, I kind of like this. It's really not it yet. It definitely is not it, yeah, but like it's so much, this is closer. I'm gonna search for more because I can maybe make this better with like some processing too, so... I mean, it is an 808, and I was trying 808s. This is cool too. It's very, it's not enough pitch to it, that's the issue. No, I try these things, you know? Chuck Bishop. I keep a loop of the track and just preview as many different things as I can. Sometimes I choose to pick something from a totally opposite genre to see if it works. That's so smart. Just to like try something that you're like, oh, this is probably going to be really bad, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's amazing. Yeah, I think like when you start having too many methods and too many rules, that's when your stuff gets really stale. I don't know, like you just keep making the same songs over and over again, and I just don't want to live like that. Like I want to have fun, but that's just me. I don't know how you guys feel. Let me know. I kind of like that. It's very like dinky right now. Compared to this. Could we layer them? Possibly. Ooh, that's a good one. That's like, I feel like I'm getting to like the good spot. I want to like stop and move on to other things because I get really impatient, but I feel like we're getting to the good stuff. Okay, this. It's too low, but like maybe I have like an 808 under this, you know. Okay, I love that. Okay, let's try to make that work. I really want to make that work. It's very soft and dinky right now, but I think we can make it work, especially if we took an 808 under it, or even just like another version of it, but just an octave lower. Blaze FM says, no method is best. I work off the feels. Yes, I agree. I mean, I definitely have like techniques and stuff like that you use for pop music, like for sure they help. I do love to break them though. I think it's like you should learn them. You should know them, but then you should consciously break them. That's like my philosophy about it, because it's easy to learn them and it's easy to just keep doing them. And if you do a lot of stuff, like I said, it will come out stale. But they are helpful sometimes, because sometimes, you know, just having this kind of, I don't know what to call it, just this methodology kind of imprinted on your brain where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm going to go higher in this pre-chorus, and then I'm going to have a really rhythmic kind of repetitive chorus, but I'm going to go to a legato part after that. Just like knowing dynamics, really, like it really helps. There's certain rules that like kind of apply every time, but also just being like, yeah, well, to create that dynamic, I'm going to pull in this like really random metal guitar, right? And you're like, whoa, this is so random, but why does it work so well? So, okay, let me listen to this. Just a little. I don't want to do something that EDM. I want to be a little bit like short, but not like as short as it is, okay? Okay, yeah. Like, I don't know if that did a lot for you guys, but that did a lot for me. Just adding a little bit of that. And I do think my little triangles are like, they're a little bit overpowering. So let's just turn down a little bit. Also, another thing I think is some of my just notes are a little too short. maybe. Just a little bit longer. And then maybe you can be a little shorter. I think it's just these micro edits that like make it good. I kind of liked it going into it a little bit more to almost where it sounds like one. Okay, like why is there no velocity? What's going on? It's kind of strange. Okay. But yeah, I definitely want these grace notes to be down. Yeah, and the drop of the bar notes to be a little bit longer. Oh, that'd be good. That. Mistakes. That's another like favorite way I have to produce. Is just like pay attention to my mistakes, because yeah, I had that play and I was like, wait, I actually like that. This I feel like needs to. Yeah. A little bit longer on certain notes. Okay, I like it. Definitely. And maybe like certain ones like this, maybe we can have a little bit of a glide transition here just for fun and movement. Because I don't like when parts feel very like ding, ding, ding. I don't know, dinky is like the best way I can describe it. Or it just sounds like somebody like plucked it on a really cheap little keyboard. Sometimes that's cool though. Just always depends. Triceratops G says, love that percussion, has a cool ring to it. Thank you. I found it in 1 minute and I was like, I love it. This is it. Also, we need delay comp now. Okay, all right. It's getting there. It's not fully there. I will be really honest. But let me try to do a little bit of a glide. Simpler to sampler. Control, glide, portamento. Maybe this is like a little bit. Like, honestly, just in a couple of spots. That didn't do it. Let me turn up a little bit. Or maybe I need to like extend the notation here. Yeah, I do. I like need to do this. You see? Wait, am I on the wrong track? There's so many of these now. Let me just put away these like in the group because I feel like I keep clicking on the wrong ones. Right? Really? Should be glide, not portamento? Why is it so like not working? Okay, no, it's definitely portamento, not glide. Definitely. Hey, come back. Oh, okay, I hear it now. Yeah, I moved that on. And then just here. In case you guys don't know what I'm doing, which I'm sure you do, it's when you have notes overlapping, that's when it glides. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not like hating it. I don't think it's like the best bass sound. Actually, before I start copying, let me just grab maybe this sublab and see if I can just tuck a sub under it. Maybe. Because I kind of just want to hear some bottom end, and right now, well, it's hard to judge in headphones, but it doesn't seem like enough, okay? Oh yeah, enough to drop it low. Yeah, this is not, I need like a rounder. I need like a rounder sub. Let's see if this even is like a mood. A lot of times layering drums is like, doesn't work too well. I just gotta make this short. And maybe just, a little bit, because the attack will be on that one. A little bit less attack on this. Let's see. I'm not hating it. Okay, and do we have, we have side chaining on it. Good. All right, let me just try to crank it in my ears. good to like start off with this. I might change it later, you know, make it more powerful. Again, a lot of times you hear it against the vocal and you're like, nah, it needs to be better. So I want to do some other things on here though. I think I want to do something with this, like chord stabs, not piano, definitely not piano, but something else stabbing, maybe there's some kind of brass. Ooh, you know, let's maybe try like Arturia stuff. Not like a super duper, oh, you know what? Yeah, like Arturia brass. Not like the biggest expert at this plugin because I don't do like a lot of stuff that's that throwback, but I think like maybe finding a brass that's kind of throwbacky reminds you of like the 90s, early 2000s. It might take this track to like an interesting place, make it a little less EM, a little bit more pop, flute. It's so like, it's so 2006, and I kind of like it. I wonder what happens if we go open. Or maybe, I don't like that clank clank. Maybe it's just, or yeah, maybe it just needs to be longer. Okay, it's boring. I don't like the chord. I do love the sound. Can we do something with the sound? Because it is so like, I don't know, it's crappy in a good way. Yeah, let me turn delay comp off. Josiah says, feeling it. I'm feeling it too, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of vibe on it. I don't really know. I don't. I need to click though. Like, J-Lo will start singing now. Yes. Maybe like. That's fun. It is pretty fun to think. And. I'll try it. I don't really know. I don't. 2, 3, and. Yeah. Come on. 3, and. Maybe I can do like some kind of modern-ish delay on it to make it a little less like ew, you know? But I kind of like that it's a little ew. I do. It's a little different. And I think these days so many people make so much good music that standing out with something different is a really good thing. Yeah, I think this needs to be like longer right here. Oops. Hello. Maybe a little shorter than that. It's interesting. I still am like not sold, but I'm not sold. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you know what? It's kind of cool. I will put like some kind of delay on it, like just for fun. There's other ideas I have though. And a lot of times, like, yeah, at these early stages, I just don't know. I just accumulate as many ideas as I can and then see what starts gelling. I don't feel like that. I actually kind of liked it without the delay. I will not lie. But okay, there was one bass in here that I was like, oh, I should turn this into a synth because it's just like a cool sounding bass. I think it was this. Yeah, it was this thing. Okay, let's pull it out as group of nothing. First of all, I am going to try to layer it with the bass just to see what happens. Maybe we'll make it more interesting. Another thought I have is to make like parts out of it that are more synth parts. Common Beats says, hey y'all, yo, this is fire. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know what? You know what it could do? It could go the triplet, the down, 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 bram, 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 but not just the unison. It could do the chord, I think. That might be, do I have to like, okay, off. So, oh, hello. Are you gonna play? I love when it just like doesn't play. Okay, all right. I love that. Not really, that you just won't play. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Okay, so this plays and this doesn't. Okay, it's like an Ableton bug. It's fine. I will play it on that track and just move it. Let me try just those and just see if it's even cool or not. 2, 3, and... Oh, finger slipped. 2, 3, and... Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so... He. And then it's this one, right? Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if it's cool or not. Let's see if it's even polyphonic. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, that's actually sick. I really like that. Okay, there's something about that that's really, really, really cool. Not to like toot my own horn, but it's like kind of like a mistake almost, like, but it's cool. I like it. Okay, since this track like refuses to work, is it? Oh, it's me. It was supposed to be an auto and it wasn't. Okay, great. I love that. So let's see. Yeah, okay. Bum, 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 bum. Or is it like an octave up? No, like the octave down, 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 bum, 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 bum. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay. 2, 3, and... Okay. Let's see. See if it's cool. If it's cool or not. Oh, I almost like the first one kind of not being there. I think that was a mistake that it wasn't. I think, again, like one of the Ableton things, but I like that. Let me do that on all these and see if it's cool. And I don't like the transition. I don't. I think just that. And I kind of want to be whiter, so let me put this Super VHS thing on it. Spread it. Maybe like a little bit of reverb. And I do think it needs to be lower. Oh, I can just turn off this utility. It doesn't need to be here. Well, I completely changed it. I don't like that. I don't. I like the attack of it. No, that just totally didn't work. This is one of my favorite plugins, but not in this instance. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. There's something about it that's... maybe I just need to shift the ADSR in it a little bit, like a little more sustain, a little decay. Just a little more. Oh, that's cool. And it also could be just how short I played them too. Let's see. Oh, I think that, maybe the first one needs to be shorter and the second one needs to be, first one longer, second one shorter. Yeah, like down, bunk, like that. Yeah, that's way better. That's way better. Oh, you know what? That's a mistake. That's cool. Extending just the root. Is that cool or not? I like that. I like that. It's super weird. I like it. That's what we're gonna do. And then having this one be like a little cute short little hit. Maybe it just needs like a touch of verb. Like a touch. Like a little bit. We'll see. Well, that's not a little bit, but I kind of didn't mind it. I didn't hate it. Yeah, like a little bit. Hey. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I think that's pretty interesting. It adds a lot of power and like badassery to it, so I do really like that. I do be liking that. Let's see, what should we do next? A part of me, this is like a interesting thing. Oh, also this is like a synth now, so I gotta make it purple. A part of me wants to do some kind of like little synthy, like hold on. Like something like that, but like with glide. I know I'm using the same. Wait, is this where the glide is? I forgot. I haven't used this plugin in months. Sorry, Spire. Yeah, this glide. What if I just like throw reverb on it? Yeah. Maybe let's attack on this. Oh, action like distortion. What if we do like a decapitator on it? I use this trick all the time now. I learned it from Justin Gamella, who I interviewed for Modern Music Expo. And he basically turns up the drive like really high and then just turns the mix down and just finds like a sweet spot. Which I think is super, with punish on, you know? Ooh, it's kind of gnarly. I do like that. I just want to see. Yeah, we'll see. 3, 4. Okay, I also have to. This is hard because I don't know what the top line is going to do. A lot of times these like ornamental parts, I move them and I shift them a little bit because the vocals do something and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to put it in the hole between the vocals. And right now I don't know where that is. So a lot of times I just like have fun with it. War Child said, there you go. And Common Beats said, that's class. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay. I don't know what I want to do here. Like, I'm just going to envision like a fake top line, I think. Like, maybe. Yeah, like on the second half. That might be cool. I played it so poorly. Let me try it again. I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds Latin in a way, but also EDM. And I like both of those genres. So second one's better. I wanted to be like a little glidier, you know? So let's see. And maybe this one can go down an octave right here. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, you know what? Let's put Pumper on it. So it kind of has that that sidechain feeling a little bit. Josiah says, digging that. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is coming together pretty good. Usually, if you guys have attended any of these streams by the end of the hour, I'm kind of nowhere usually. Like, I'd say it takes me like 2 hours to get to like a good spot with a track to where like it makes sense. And then it doesn't take me that long to take it to like a good, like, produced level, because getting the ideas, the main ideas, is the hardest part. Like all the ornamental stuff is usually like pretty easy. I think it's more just getting like the meat of it kind of to work. Yeah. So usually I spend like 2-3 hours on one part, and then everything else is like comes together in the next 2 hours. So that's at least how I do it. Let me just pan that so it's not sitting in the middle, because it doesn't need to. a snare. It's funny that I'm doing that so late in the game, but it's not like as important to this beat, funny enough, which usually snare is like extremely important to any beat, but I don't know. I hear something really simple, kind of high, like kind of almost like, I don't know, crappy. That's like a weird thing to say, but I don't hear like a beautiful, well-rounded snare. I hear like a little, I don't know. Let's see. And it also changes a lot of the times. Once I hear it with the vocal, I will change the kicks and the snares. I will, because James Murley says Decapitator is my to-go. Isn't it good? It's so good. I've used Sound Toys for like years and years and years and years, so highly recommended. Okay, so I got these tags like 80s. I don't know. There's a lot of vintage sounds in here already. If I go 80s, it's gonna sound, I don't know. It's not gonna sound right, I can tell. I don't know, let's just go through. Like, even like that, it's kind of cool. You know, what I'll do is I'll just kind of drag my faves over here, I think. Yeah, you're good. I like you. Oops, hello. That's kind of like a cool layer. Not like a main, but like a layer. Needs to be kind of bright. Oh, that's sick. Like, as a transition fill, I did not look for that, but we're going to use that. I like that too. I love ADSR Sample Manager because you can just like look for random stuff, and this is really good maybe for like another section. I'm just going to save it. Yeah, just you find stuff you weren't looking for, and it's fun. I know I said I wasn't looking for like a full snare, but I heard that and I liked it. Ooh, that might be cool to layer. I'm got so many ideas today. To Future House. Sometimes I don't look at them, I just listen. Sorry if this is too loud. It's like, yeah, let me turn it a little bit. This is so random, like a jazz roll, but you know what? I kind of dig that. Maybe like that one and that one layered. Okay, I know I just like went on like an idea spree right now. So let's see about a snare first, and then we can play with these fill ideas. Because I do think like fills make a track come alive, really. They really do. Okay, so what do I got here? Like a very, I don't know, just like a good, strong snare. Cool. 80s. I don't know. I really don't. I don't. Let's just pop them in and we can hear. I'll just go from this one. I can't grab it. Come on. I have to zoom in. Let's see. Okay, friend. Here we go. Yeah, I say I hate that. This is hearing it. I'm like, nope. Immediately no. I'm sorry, why is there so many of them? What did I do? It's supposed to be 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, well, what? I'm sorry. Where's that coming from? Okay, I'm losing my mind. Do you guys hear that? Oh, I replaced my kick by accident with a snare. Okay, good thing I remember what it was. I don't have to undo. Oh, because I was like, what? I don't like it. It doesn't have like a point. This is like a good layering snare though. I'm gonna save it, but I need like a one with a point. Maybe that one right here. No, don't like it. Don't like it. again, it's like a layering thing. I don't know. I don't know. Let me look through these. These are some my favorites. Maybe it's a clap. Could be a snap or clap too. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm running out of time here, you guys, but I'm going to stay on with you for like another second. I just want to finish this. Come on, let's just get like a snare, okay? Just something. It's pretty good. That's not bad. It's very like inoffensive, you know? And then maybe I can layer like these with this one, a little wider one. It's too loud. It needs to be like way softer. It's okay. It's not like my favorite. Yeah, and I don't like this ever. It's like very, I don't know, overpowering, this snare. I do like it maybe happening every fourth one. This is not so bad. Like a lot of times I just mute them. If it's getting like not bad, maybe. Oh, maybe this. Sometimes you don't know. You have to try it on. That's actually good. I really like how just like it's just high and kind of, I don't know, just creates that frequency without doing much of anything else. Still hate that. I think I really don't like that one. What if this is gonna be too many low mids. Yeah, I could get rid of them, but whole like everything it's got is that. Maybe this. It's like an 808, like 606 something. Maybe. I should really hate that layering, so I don't know, like, every time I hear it, I'm like, ugh. And I want to crank this kick a little bit too. I feel, oh yeah, it's soft. It's pretty soft. Well, maybe we don't do that. But also I have this neutron on it, like just for transient shaping. Oh, it's pretty low though. No, okay. Maybe just go down a little bit here. Pretty inoffensive, the snare. It's not like terrible. So yeah, I think like I do need to start wrapping up, but I did really want to take a look at some of these fills. That's good. Maybe dun 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 like here somewhere. It needs to be a lot wider and bigger, but yeah, here. Oh, it would be here. Yeah. I really like that there. I don't know if I love this here, and it needs to be a lot like meatier and saucier, but we can work on that. Oh, you know what? Maybe like layer this and this because it's the exact same pattern. I love that. I know I'm being weird, but I want to try these like jazz rolls right here at the end. It's probably like really wrong, but they're super soft, so I have to like crank them. Maybe if it's like really spread or something, just to one side. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Maybe with that on top again. Oh yeah, maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. You know what? I can't say I'm a hater of that. I kind of think that's cool. And maybe these can go to the left, just like evens it out a little bit. You know what? I think that's dope. And I'll just call this a fill and then call it a day. Okay, guys. So I think I do need to start heading out. Let's just listen to this loop. You know, it's a short loop, but I do think it's a great like beginning idea. I would definitely feel confident bringing this into a session, finishing this, doing all these things. So yeah, let's just hear this little loop. it. I'm pretty inspired by it. I hope you guys like it. Simple Sam's is just a loop that Juice loop that Phil and party on. Yeah, Phil came out good. So yeah, definitely I'm excited about this. I'm going to finish it. If I have a song to show you next week that I've made with this, I will show it to you. And for everybody that missed the intro, I wanted to just kind of very quickly touch on this again. So I'm organizing a free event that's going to be happening at the end of July. And basically what this is, it's a series of panels and production workshops by really, really amazing producers, songwriters. There's also discussions with A&Rs, publishers, just really, really incredible people in the music industry. Like, you can go over here, lyraofficial.com/expo, sign up right here. It's totally free. And you will have all the links for all the events emailed to you during this time. And there will be some prizes and surprises and really fun things. So yeah, I'm literally doing this, me and my partner, we're doing this just literally to give back to the community out of love of music and wanting to help people. So, you know, do sign up because it is free and it's amazing info. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you like the little loop that I made. Pretty stoked on it. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up. The handle is lyraofficial, Lyre, on Instagram. You can just write me if you have any questions. If you're like, hey, like, what's your favorite plugin for this or anything like that, I'm super happy to answer. Yeah, as always, the door is open, and I'm going to be back here next Thursday again at 10 a.m. Pacific. So would love to see you guys back again, hanging out with me, and I hope you have a really amazing rest of your day or evening or whatever time it is where you're from. And I guess I will see you guys on the next stream. Bye!